We live in a fractured world, not just politically, not just culturally, but at the very root. We lack a shared story, a shared sense of what matters, of who we are and why we are here. Even among those who share religious belief, the fractures remain across denominations, interpretations, and the very tenets that once gave coherence to entire civilizations. You might wonder why I bring up religion first. The answer is simple. Every thriving society has been built upon shared first principles. Religion, in its deepest sense, is about those principles. It answers the biggest questions. What is the cosmos? Who is man? What is the good life? Shared customs, morals, and even laws flow downstream from these answers. When we no longer agree on the foundation, we can no longer build. That's why every modern debate feels futile. We argue about policies and programs, but we're standing on different metaphysical ground. One man believes in divine order. Another believes in material randomness. One believes in the soul. Another sees only neurons. With such divergence beneath the surface, how can we expect consensus above it? But let's set aside politics. Let's talk about you. If you're like most people I know, you feel it. The fragmentation, the chaos, the dull ache in your bones when the scrolling stops, the sense that you're busy and distracted but not really alive, that you're always looking for something, some answer, some technique, some fix. Modern life has many proposed solutions: therapy, biohacking, dopamine detoxes, and to be clear, many of these help, but they often miss the root. Because what we lack is not just balance, it's a vision, a sense of why. Science, for all its brilliance, cannot give us that. It can tell us what things are made of, how they work, but it cannot tell us what they are for. And in a world starving for meaning, that distinction is everything. 2,500 years ago, a small city on a rocky peninsula faced extinction. The Persian Empire loomed. But somehow, this collection of farmers and thinkers, poets and warriors, Athens, survived. And what they built in the years that followed still echoes in our bones. What was their secret? It wasn't consensus on every detail. It was shared devotion to a question. What is the good life? This podcast is about that question, not as abstract philosophy, but as a living inquiry. What would it mean to build a modern Athens within yourself, your city, your society? Let's find out together.